So they just tried to JFK Donald Trump. I know we all saw it by now, but it has backfired in probably the biggest way you will ever watch happen in your entire life. Because now even people who didn't want to vote, apolitical people like me who didn't really care one way or another, like we're now kind of like looking at this like, you're trying to JFK him. Why? And I think a lot of people are going to turn out the way they've never turned out. And it's for one simple reason, folks. This is a constitutional republic. Okay. No matter how much you hear America's a democracy, we are not a democracy. We have never been a democracy. Democracy is not what this country is built on. A constitutional republic. We have officials, we elect them in, and the people get a say about that. To try to take one of those options away through violent means, it's not going to end well, because in a constitutional republic, we like our freedom. And that might have been lost somewhere along the way, but not with the people. I'll say again, not with the people. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody has their own opinions about, again, Donald Trump, which I'm not here to argue with anybody. Believe what you want to believe. Think what you want to think. I do not care. What I do care about is the blatant, clear targeting of a former president to stop people from voting for him. And we have seen this persecution constantly since he got into office, and it has not stopped, right down to like now they know they can't beat him. They factually know they can't beat him. I don't know if you guys saw the whole thing with like Putin and Zelensky, how they were talking about, oh yeah, I would like to introduce, the president of Ukraine. And he called the president of Ukraine, literally Putin, like, and then he caught himself like, oh, Putin, oh shit. Like this is the guy that many liberals champion. Now, again, I'm not a damn liberal. I can't stand them, frankly. Sorry if you're a liberal. I don't like that ideal. I don't like the sensitive mantra that comes along with that, and all the like lack of morals and God and all that stuff. That's just not me. If that's you, God bless you. Do your thing. I'm not about it. And I stand for people who are not about it. And I'm sorry for anybody who doesn't want to hear this. That's not your boy Biden. Biden's very much on the godless regime. I'm not. That's not ever going to be me. And a lot of people feel this way. We're tired of families being deprioritized because of material goods in the world and worldly objects and things, to the point where that's all we worship. We worship shopping malls instead of God. We don't care about religion. We don't care about family. People shy at the very sound of God's name. Like, that tells you our values. For the first time in history, we have a population decrease around the world because nobody wants kids, because of the programming of all these people telling you that you need this new purse, you want this better lifestyle, not be happy with your family, even if you don't necessarily have a lot of money, because your lineage will give you more than what any purse or pair of shoes could ever give you. But see, that's not a moral that is instilled in people. Selfishness is instilled. Me, my life, what I want to do with my career, my future. And we're going to live in a very different world in the next 25 to 30 years easily. But the main idea here is that when you have a platform and you're a YouTuber, you should get up and speak about important issues. And that's what I'm doing here. Because, outside of the fun tech reviews that we do, there is more to life than consumerism. And I'm here to say, I don't stand for that kind of violence. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't support it. And at the end of the day, they literally tried to pull a JFK and would have succeeded if he didn't turn his head at the exact second he turned his head. Look at every single chart, every forensic graph, a lot of people analyzing it, slow motion stopping. You could see the bullet flying by. It would have been successful if he didn't turn to look at the graph when he did. That shot was spot on. It was just fate that he turned his head and we didn't have another JFK. Let that sink in. We have not seen this type of behavior since JFK. Now, everybody wants to say that, oh, it's not like that. People aren't like that hateful. Well, look at it. You're seeing it with your own eyes, and we've seen it. And I'll just end the video like this. It's backfiring because he's rallying people in ways he never could, with the movement of still saying fight, holding his fist up and saying fight, even after being shot. Like, still saying fight, holding his fist up. And it literally now is like, I'm a big anime fan. It's in the anime community, and everybody is saying, he looks like All Might. And how he had that fist up after being like beaten and attacked and harmed. And, it's like, it's fine. You know why? Because I am here, it's fucking cool. Not gonna lie. That's peak, definition of masculinity. When you talk about, you just got shot. Most people would be holding themselves or running away. This man is up there like, I don't care. I got this. Fight, keep going. What? Like, I'm sorry, but like, as a man, right? When I see like politicians, I see them as weak. They've never been to a war zone. They've never gone through anything violent or hard in their lives. This man got shot, stood up there, held his fist up like, I don't care, keep fighting. And he's like belligerent as all hell. That makes me want to vote for the man. Because I see you're a fighter. I see you're a man. I see you're a leader. You're not a coward hiding behind a three-piece suit. I respect masculinity. I respect men. I respect an age where you are able to be a man and not be sensitive about it and understand your place in this world is everything, and everyone has a place in this world. So I can't speak highly enough for having the wherewithal to still stand strong after being attacked like that, being resilient like that, being strong. Better than tempered steel. It was amazing to watch. I've never seen anybody take a bullet and still be like, I don't care. And some people can play it off and be like, oh, it grazed them. All right, tell you what, let somebody graze you with a bullet and let's see how you handle that pain. Because that man took it like a champ, and that's impressive. That being said, though, we're going to get back to our normal videos, but I did want to speak on this issue because it is important. It is near and dear to the heart because I do love my country very much. If you are in other countries watching, again, this is an American-based issue. So again, I'm an American-based content creator, so I like to talk about issues in my country. But that being said, again, I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican or apolitical like myself. There are issues that you do need to talk on, and this is one of them. I mean, we've never seen a JFK attempt to be recreated in modern time, and we just saw it with this president. And you really need to start asking why that is. Look at the policies, look at the difference, look at what he stands for. See, me, I stand for a constitutional republic. I love the idea of a constitutional republic because that's what this country is and has always been. People who are pushing that democracy crap, I'm not for democracy. I will never be for democracy. I don't like democracy because that is not America. That is not what we are. Literally, you have a constitutional republic, for those who think I'm like crazy here, all about elected officials being elected by the people to represent their ideals, make those laws, write those laws into existence, right? And those laws become the rule of the land. That is a constitutional republic because those laws are written into a constitution. And again, that's the whole idea of America. And the idea that we're a democracy and everybody has say and everybody's equal. No, some people are above certain things. Some people have say more than others because they're your leaders, right? Like you've elected them to run this job and to do this thing. And I think people are forgetting that we live in an age where everybody wants to be special and everybody wants to be equal, taking away from the intrinsic nature that we are all unique and different. And we all have values and things that we can bring to the table that another person can't. Like I can tell you right now, I am not an engineer. I can never engineer anything. I can't build a car. I can't manufacture a computer. I can't do that. The same way, I'm not a strongman. I'm never going to fucking be able to lift like 2 tons, okay, and get an Olympic gold medal. We all have our different skills. And when you start saying everybody's equal, that says that man that can do that, I'm his equal. I am not his equal. And just like that, other people aren't my equal. Like, for example, with calibration settings, nobody is my equal with that. And that's okay. That's not arrogance. That's acknowledging that we have strengths and differences, and those differences need to be celebrated. That I'm okay with. What I'm not okay with is just this blind, I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, we're two sides, we're going to war, we're going to be nasty, we're going to hate each other. Love thy neighbor, okay? That is the strongest message I could give you. Love thy neighbor. Do the best you can to be an honorable human being, to do the right thing by each other. And, you know, if you cross swords with each other, okay, I understand. It's going to happen, human nature, but try to do the right thing wherever possible. That being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. And if you watch this video all the way through until the end, you're a real one. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later.